And morning, so this is my guide to defeating the Team Go Rocket Grunts. I know that they've been out with their new Pokemon for a while now, but I just wanted to do a little guide on each one and let you know how I ended up getting my Lugia. I am going to spread this across 4 videos though, so let's call this Go Rocket Leader Week. So, starting off with Cliffe. Cliffe starts with a Grimer and then moves into either or Venusaur, Crobat or Machamp. Finishing off with either or Arcanine, Charizard or Tyranitar. Now, let's have a look at my battle and see how we got. At first, before I go into the battle, I would suggest starting with Kyogre with Waterfall and Surf. Get a couple of hits in before changing to probably Mewtwo with Side Strike, just because those first 2 Pokemon that you'll face will be weak to Psychic, and then going back to the Kyogre with Waterfall because the 2 Fire types and Tyranitar are both weak to Fire. So let's go and have a look at the battle I faced and how I did and the Pokemon I chose. Cliffe with his almighty goatee of a Pokeball. Right then, what Pokemon did I choose? Because even though I've just said what I said, I may not have taken in what I said. I forgot actually that I had the quest to defeat 3 grunt leaders, rocket leaders, using Pokemon of only 2,500 or less. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. So ignore what I said earlier. But that's what I'd recommend if you're using your fully maxed out Pokemon. So then Grimer, not a good thing to start with here, because Poison is obviously super effective against Fairy. But there you see I've got the switch out quick. I'm going into my Mewtwo, and I haven't come prepared with the moves here. But I do want you to really understand this, as well as I'm doing this quest. What I said at first, take that on board, because that is what you're going to need to do. And I totally get this done, by the way. There's no qualms about that. Comes out with a Crobat. I'm going to have to use a Shadow Ball here. And I can just let this go. I haven't got to do the motions because they shield the first 2 anyway. But I can't remember if I got the second one off or not. I've just got that second one off. So after this has gone through, both your shields are down, and I should get a good chunk off this before I move back into, oh, what was it? Or do I just go straight for the Feraligatr? Feraligatr having Waterfall as well is a very hard hitting fast move. No, I didn't. I'll go into that and then I'll switch again. Yes. The switch is such a great technique because it buys you about 2 or 3 seconds where your Pokemon just don't get hurt, and they are what's called stun locked. And it's Tyranitar, so I think I'm going to use a couple of Hydro Cannons here to defeat him. And there's 2,500 CP or less Pokemon doing Cliffe right over the cliff. Second Hydro Cannon, and I think a couple more waterfalls here, 1 and 2, yeah, and that was Cliffe done. So yeah, that's how I defeated Cliffe. Not the best guide because I used 2,500 CP Pokemon or less, but yeah, it's as simple as that. If you take that information on board, you'll fly through Cliffe any day. If you are looking for alternative Pokemon to use, they are out there. There's always, feel free to comment down below if you need any more advice. I will always answer. So no shiny Grimer, and that's my guide on how to defeat Cliffe.